Hello, and welcome to the Taiwan Tech Dispatch podcast, your go-to source for insights into Taiwan's thriving technology and startup ecosystem. I'm your host, White Shu. And today, we're diving into a big question that's been on the minds of many startup founders here in Taiwan. How do you build a billion-dollar unicorn company in a place with a relatively small domestic market? We'll explore the TAM dilemma, that's short for Total Addressable Market, and look at how Taiwanese startups are using smart global strategies to break out of their local constraints. By the end of this episode, you'll come away with practical insights into why Southeast Asia and Japan are playing a key role in Taiwan's next wave of unicorns. Ready to dive in? Let's go. Chapter 1: Taiwan's Startup Ecosystem and the TAM Hurdle. Taiwan's startup scene has come a long way. Over the past decade, we've seen a boom in innovation, from AI and cloud to IoT and mobility. There's strong government support, a world-class tech talent pool, and a legacy of manufacturing excellence. But there's one big challenge that keeps coming up. Taiwan's domestic market just isn't big enough. In many B2B software sectors, the total market size might only be 200 to 500 million USD a year. That's way below what investors expect when aiming for unicorn-level returns. And this is what we call the TAM problem. It's like trying to grow a tree in a small pot. There's only so much room to scale. But don't worry, that's not the end of the story. Many of Taiwan's most successful startups have figured out how to grow beyond the pot by going global. Chapter 2: What is TAM and why it matters? Let's take a quick pause to define TAM, or Total Addressable Market. Think of it as the total revenue opportunity if you captured 100% of your market. It's the ceiling. And for investors, TAM often dictates whether a startup is fundable or scalable. Now here's the reality check. Taiwan's TAM in most verticals just doesn't come close to the $5 to $10 billion range needed for unicorn valuations. So what do founders do? They adopt what I call the two home markets strategy. Build in Taiwan, scale abroad. Design for global use cases from day one. Use Taiwan as your R&D base or product sandbox. And then launch big into international markets. Chapter 3: Real-world examples, Taiwan's unicorn playbook. Let's look at the companies who've done this right. Appier, a marketing AI company, quickly expanded to Japan and Southeast Asia. More than half of its revenue now comes from overseas. And yes, they're listed on the Tokyo Stock Exchange. Gogoro, known for its smart electric scooters, scaled up locally, then expanded into Southeast Asian markets with dense cities and eco-conscious riders. Is now a publicly listed company on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol GGR. Lipstick Perfect Corporation, a beauty tech startup, leveraged AR and AI to win partnerships with global beauty brands like Estée Lauder and L'Oreal, and is now publicly listed on the New York Stock Exchange. What do these companies have in common? They didn't just export their product. They localized it, partnered up, and committed to international growth from an early stage. Chapter 4. Where do you expand first? So where are most Taiwanese startups going? Southeast Asia is a popular first stop. Think Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam. These markets are young, digital savvy, and growing fast. Great for SaaS, fintech, and consumer apps. Japan is also a favorite, but it's a different game. You'll need to meet high standards, localize deeply, and build strong business relationships. Appier nailed Japan with its enterprise partnerships. Gogoro sets up hubs in Thailand and Indonesia, and many other startups are following suit. Chapter 5. What's next for Taiwan's startups? Here's the big takeaway. For Taiwanese startups, global expansion isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. But the good news, Taiwan has what it takes to compete. We've got the talent, the tech, and the proximity to fast-growing markets. Now it's all about execution and thinking globally from the start. The next unicorns from Taiwan won't be local champions. They'll be regional or global ones, with roots in Taipei and footprints in Tokyo, Bangkok, and beyond. Closing segment and CTA. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Taiwan Tech Dispatch. If you found today's episode helpful, be sure to check out my full blog articles at whiteshoe.blog, where I go deeper into Taiwan's startup ecosystem, unicorn strategies, and global expansion cases. Let's stay connected. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Follow my Facebook page, and subscribe to this podcast on Spotify or YouTube. In our next episode, we'll explore how Taiwan's enterprise sector, how and what they're doing to acquire resources and retain global talents for further growth. Until then, this is White Shoe, signing off. Keep dreaming, keep building, and keep going global.